Chapter 5. Hey guys, let's see how to practice the DevOps. In our previous chapter, we have read about DevOps transformation. In this chapter, let's see how to practice the DevOps. To practice DevOps, we need to understand some of the key concepts. 1. Configuration management. 2. Continuous integration. 3. Continuous delivery. 4. Continuous testing. 5. Continuous deployment. 6. Performance monitoring. Let us put ourselves in a situation wherein to practice the DevOps. Imagine that you are head or vice president of the operation team. You are into a situation of delayed fixes that cause your team to do manual stuff. Having that situation in your mind, I would suggest reading the novel The Phoenix Project, a novel about IT, DevOps and helping your business win by Gene Kim, Kevin Baer, George Spafford. Configuration management. Configuration management is the management of infrastructure and application. It emphasizes to encapsulate the configurations as a code. Configuration management represents the configurable items such as servers, network, property files, etc., and the main point over here is to ensure the readiness of infrastructure. For example, in any production industry, the production machines are ready for continuous delivery of the product. In the same way, we need to ensure that the infrastructure and respective resources are ready in the form of a code. So it is very simple to create or configure the infrastructure by executing that code. I encourage you to read more on the links provided in the show notes. Continuous integration, CI. Continuous integration is the process of automating the code build and unit test. This process encourages the developers to check in the quality codes into the code repository. In this approach, every commit goes through the full cycle of the build process. That results in immediate feedback to the developer. Continuous delivery, CD. Continuous delivery is the process of establishing a single pipeline for production deployment. It is an automated pipeline to deploy the code on the production. The process of continuous delivery maintains continuous improvement. The continuous delivery helps the developer to deliver a bug-free application. This results in fast delivery of high-quality product in a cost-effective manner. Continuous testing. Continuous testing is the process of merging the test in the deployment pipeline to deliver a quality product. Continuous testing ensures test early, test faster, test often and automate the test. This process benefits from integration testing, regression testing, and acceptance testing. Continuous deployment. Continuous deployment is a pipeline that contains continuous integration, continuous delivery and continuous testing. The process is to automate the approval process of production deployment. It helps us to achieve the next milestone of continuous delivery. I would encourage you to read more on puppet.com. Performance monitoring. Performance monitoring is the process of continuous learning from production. The approach is to improve and scale the business. The goal of this process is to achieve high availability. The approach is to identify defects early and fix. The identified defects forward to the developer to retrofit in the test environment to reduce the time to defects or time to mitigate. Because of this approach, test in production happening before it reports by the users. Performance monitoring in the DevOps cycle provides feedback on reliability, quality, and safety. DevSecOps. Among the key concepts of DevOps, security compliance are not negligible. There is another process called DevSecOps which talks about security as code. As the security process in place, It will ensure that the customer data or privacy of customer information are not left behind. With DevSecOps, the developer gets the insights about security at the developing stage. Each process is key concepts in DevOps and that are achievable with respective tools in place. Hope you guys understood the key concepts that help us to practice the DevOps. So, start practicing DevOps.